Well, this is a list you want to be on if you're in the restaurant industry. Canada's 100 best restaurants revealed last night, along with the 50 best bars and best new restaurant list. So let's talk more about it this morning. We're joined by Jacob Richter, the editor-in-chief and publisher of Canada's 100 Best, and Rob Ragagnolo, chef and co-owner of Casa Paca, which was named the best new restaurant in Toronto. Rob, congratulations. Good to see you. Jacob, thanks for coming back again this year to tell us more about this. Curious to start with you, Jacob, in terms of how you narrowed down Canada's 100 best restaurants. It sounds good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yes.
I have a panel of judges coast to coast, distributed according to population around the country, 150 of them this year, more than we've ever had before. And they all submit votes, ranked lists of their favorite dining experiences of the previous year. And I turn that into statistics and skim off the top 100 and arrive at our top list.
And what does it mean, Jacob, for restaurants to be on the system? We'll talk to Rob about his personal experience, but just collectively what you've learned and heard over the years from all the chefs and owners.
Well, it is a sought-after place to be among the community, and part of the reason is because they're being judged by their peers, because about a third of the judges are in the restaurant business, so they're chefs and restaurateurs, and they like that approbation, you know, from that community. Yeah. Additionally, it drives a lot of business to good restaurants, which is, you know, what we aim to do for the customer, to help them make better choices, and also for them to get restaurants that deserve it should be busy.
So, Rob, you get to brag, and that's part of your name. But let's talk about this. You get to brag about your restaurant. I mean, #2 in the province of top 10 best new, #1 in Toronto. What does that mean to you, and how do you feel having this sort of recognition now?
I mean, anytime anybody recognizes the work you do when you put in so many hours, obviously it feels incredible. Driving business to the restaurant is first and foremost. That is, you know, it's such a respected publication, such a great magazine. So to be named in that list feels incredible, and it's great for the staff, and it's great for new business, which is very important for us.
#2 in Canada, #1 in Toronto. Jacob, I want to quickly circle back to a conversation we constantly have, but the pandemic really destroyed so many restaurants across this country. It's been awful to see how many were shuttered here. I'm sure a list like this, a recognition like this, really helps not only breathe life into these restaurants, but the ones nearby, because if you can't get in, maybe you'll go next door, perhaps.
Right. Yes, indeed. And the quality of what's happening out there on this list at our event last night, where 10 chefs came to cook, given what they've been through in the last few years, is just astonishing.
Rob, can you talk a bit about your experience over the last couple of years and how you've come through this, and now to be here at this incredible recognition?
Well, our restaurant Casa Paca was born out of COVID. Essentially, we had a larger restaurant, and we decided to downsize, and we took some of the staff working at our previous restaurant, and we decided to make the group of 5 people all owners at Casa Paca. So it's a tiny restaurant as opposed to a large restaurant. Yeah. So it was out of necessity that we started Casa Paca, and it's been tremendously successful from day one.
That is amazing. Really interesting how you the term pivot became very popular during the pandemic. Clearly you did that. Let's talk about what you sort of brought here this morning, because this is clearly what I could get if I came to your restaurant door. Yes. So what have you brought in this morning?
So first and foremost, we have a paella, seafood paella, which we feature on Sundays. So on Sunday, it's very much a family affair type of day. People come in and have lunch and dinner, and we focus on doing paellas, which is a very typical thing to do in Spain, to eat paella on Sundays. So you can get seafood, but we also have a meat paella and mushroom paella. Yeah. And then we also have our coffee cheesecake, which is our very popular dessert.
What is on top?
So that is a blackberry coulis. Okay. So it's like a sauce. Yeah. And then we also make a beef ham, we call it. So instead of taking pork, we cure Ontario ribeye beef and cure it for about a month in-house, and then slice very thinly and garnish it with some mushroom and truffle. Yeah.
This all looks amazing, and Jacob, I'm sure, amongst you and the judges who sort of, review everything, Canada has a pretty impressive restaurant industry, doesn't it? What sort of creative and exciting new things can people see if they check through your list and say, hey, I'd like to go here?
It's the diversity of the restaurants that really strikes me when I look at the list right now, because even if you focus on the top 10 of the 100 list, there's so many different types of restaurants there, and they're increasingly difficult to classify. The way we used to call restaurants French or Italian or fine dining, it's over. There are all kinds of chefs like Rob who are using their restaurants as a personal form of expression for their particular heritage. And Rob, lived in Spain, Italian lineage, and you see all of that on the menu there. So like so many other restaurants, right now, he's using it as a vehicle for personal expression, and it makes dining out way more interesting.
Well, and this magazine and this edition in particular is going to make it very interesting right across the country. Canada's 100 Best, Jacob Richler. Rob, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate this. Congratulations again on another brilliant issue. And appreciate this. We'll look forward to tucking into this perhaps after we're off air. So thank you, gentlemen, both for being here.
Well, check it out. Just over my right shoulder, all the activity happening out in the parking lot this morning. It is just a little preview of Vaughan Ribfest happening this morning, or this weekend, I should say. Nick, take it away.
It's a delicious preview right now, Jen, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, I wish you could smell it. You can hear it. You can hear the sizzle. You can see the flames. Ricky Brooks is here from Ontario Festival Group and Brickyard Barbecue. Ruben's with us as well. We're talking ribs. Our mouths have been watering all morning long, Ricky. People are getting ready for rib season now. What's going to happen this weekend?
Oh, Vaughan Ribfest this weekend. It's exciting. We got barbecue. We got live music. We're going to have wrestling. It's going to be amazing. You got to bring your family and friends out. Look at the smoke. Look at the fire, the grills, the meat. Look at the lineup that this meat brought in the smoke. It's amazing. It's Ribfest season, baby.
What's it like organizing these Ribfests, Ricky? Because, every year I'm sure the ribbers probably want to get in on these things, but also you want to get people through the gates here. How do you keep bringing them back year after year?
Do a good job the year before, and they will come the next year. A lot of hard work goes in the background, but here we are. The show is ready for you guys. We can't wait to see you in Vaughan as we kick off our first show all season long.
And Ruben, let's talk about, these amazing creations. You've been cooking these for hours all morning, probably longer, smoking them. What's the secret?
Slow.
Slow.
Season them, cook them slow, good barbecue sauce, and of course we've got our recipes, which we're going to keep to ourselves. We're kind of special because a lot of our stuff contains jerk, because which is our Jamaican heritage, and we fix it a little bit to make it a little bit more palatable, because sometimes it's been a little bit too hot. And we'd like for you all to come out this weekend, join us at the Vaughan Ribfest, and we have quite the show waiting there for you.
Ruben, when you say slow, some people think, oh, slow, that means an hour. What do you mean when you say slow?
Slow for us is 3 hours.
3 hours, okay. And low temperature too?
Low temperature, no more than 225.
No more than 225. And these are special, this is your own special sauce?
These are our own special sauce, and the season that goes in our jerk chicken is our own special jerk.
Talk us across the queue here. We've got the classic ribs.
We've got our ribs here.
Yep.
Right, and then we've got our jerk chicken. These are our beef ribs.
Oh my God.
Beef chuck ribs.
Yeah.
And of course, and we've got our pulled pork.
Oh my goodness. This
Over
is
there,
absolutely...
we've got our sun-dried tomato and jalapeno cornbread.
Okay. Yeah.
Which again is also special. And that is that's our menu.
Okay, so let's also, Ruben, talk about the fact that we've got this crazy lineup of employees and people here. So Bill Coulter's here. He's got the mayor here.
I will only
as
give
well.
my place up for one person. That's you, Mayor Chow. Welcome back to the grill.
Yeah, I want to buy some and those sun-dried cornbread. I just heard about it. Oh, you do this?
I'm grilling it up, Mayor. I mean, it's full service.
If Nick's grilling it up, I think you get it for free. But
very true. Yeah.
But they've actually been prepared in advance for what, 3 hours?
3 hours.
Wow.
And people are willing to fight for these ribs. Let's be honest.
Me.
Are you willing to fight?
Not against the round. We got the security team watching closely on that one.
No. That's a bit scary. Okay.
More dangerous than politics.
It's a blood sport. Yeah. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Get behind me, Mayor. I will protect you in my life. Okay.
Where's the meat? Where's the meat?
This is what you can expect. Ricky, is this what you can expect?
No, I didn't.
There wasn't meat. I had the mayor cut in front of me. She cut in front of me. Where's my meat? Where's my meat? Where's the meat? Give me the meat. I want there to be meat. Miss Chow. Okay. Hey, that was mine. That was.
Hey, yeah. Well, you know what?
I'll buy some for you.
The peacemaker here.
Mayor Chow to the rescue.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ricky,
We're de-escalating.
Okay, sorry.
is this what we can expect all weekend in Vaughan?
Oh, there's all this action going on, live wrestling, live music, and of course the smoke show and all the meat. You got to come to Vaughan Ribfest this weekend, Victoria Day long weekend. We'll see you there at Assembly Park.
Okay, we actually have plenty of time here, but I do want to talk also. We've got a bit of an award for an opportunity here for our CP24 viewers, Ricky. So I'll let you just. Oh, I'm supposed to talk while you throw this brisket in front of me?
brisket.
Okay. So, heads up, folks, as we admire this brisket here. We're giving our viewers 50% off tickets to Von Ribfest when you buy them online today. So go to Von Ribfest, Ribfest, -x.com. Is that right?
Yeah, ribfestx.com.
Get tickets, choose Von Ribfest, and use the promo code CP24 at checkout. Once again, 50% off tickets, so 2 for 1 if you go to the Von Ribfest today. What an opportunity, Ricky, to get in here. And so how many ribbers are actually going to be there beyond Brickyard?
We'll have 5 award-winning ribbers. Okay, we'll have Brickyard Barbecue as a local barbecue team and a Jamaican. We'll have Camp 31 Barbecue, Uncle Sam's Barbecue, Billy Bones Barbecue, and Sticky Fingers Barbecue all over North America. They're traveling as we speak, on the road, getting ready to serve this delicious barbecue all weekend long. So come and check out Von Ribfest.
Can we get some? Mayor Chow wants to chow down, so can we get some? Can we get some? Oh, here we are.
And for her team, I think I might have made the security team for the mayor, given the way I just protected her from the wrestlers. I'm getting the thumbs
So
up.
this is some pulled pork, right, Ruben?
Okay. And
Sorry,
this goes to a great cause, right?
Yeah, actually, we're actually fundraising for Football Ontario, and all the proceeds from the gate will go to their organization to help youth, boys and girls football development. So we're so happy. We have a Sauce for the Cause gift pack as well for sale.
Oh, and the cornbread. You got the. I know you wanted some of that sun-dried tomato cornbread.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so since it's for charity, I should get 2.
Yes.
Yes.
You can
Okay,
have
the
as
mayor's
many as
looking
you
to
want,
double
Mayor
up on
Chow.
Yeah.
Can we get another one for the mayor?
Yeah.
And Ricky, there are no limits to what people can get this weekend too, right? I mean, you order as many ribs as you can
Okay.
basically eat.
Oh yeah, all the barbecue you want. I mean, there's gluten-free options as well. A lot of the barbecue sauce is gluten-free, which is great. We got the funnel cake and the famous bloomin' onion. Tiny Tom's is going to be there. Those little mini donuts. It's going to be like a mini C&E, but we got the best meat around. So you got to come to Von Ribfest. And those guys, when I tell you it's the World Series of barbecue, we're not joking. This is the big title. This is the trophy that they're going to compete for. So they'll be judged and they'll compete for the best barbecue. And we want to just feature this Sauce for a Cause. We're actually selling this gift pack. It's going to help
Nice.
Football Ontario all across Ontario. So pick up a gift pack.
On the charitable angle, the mayor is here, wants to donate as well here. So perhaps I'll step out of the way so you can take a donation from the mayor, because of course this is for such a good cause.
Sure. I'll let you hold that, Nick. Or hold that, Ruben.
There you
and,
go.
We definitely appreciate this.
Thank you.
I would think so.
And what we're going to do is we're going to give you our first edition of our Sauce for the Cause gift pack. Okay, you're going to be able to get these online. All 100% of the proceeds will go to help Football Ontario. Here you go.
Thank you so much. Then I need to donate a bit more. Wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
Now I need to learn how to do this so I can use the sauce.
We can take care of that.
Thank
Yeah, the
you.
place to learn is Vaughn today. Okay, well, listen,
let me help
Ricky,
you bring this,
Ruben,
Mayor.
Bill, wrestlers, everybody who's turned out here, half the staff at 299 Queen West who are eagerly and patiently waiting in
Where should I
line.
bring
Again,
this, Mayor
Vaughn
Chow?
Ribfest kicking off this weekend. Jen is coming in to get a sample of everything as well. Jen, this is for you. We got the, I can't even lift that up. I can't even lift that up. That is so big. Okay, listen, have a great day, everybody. It has been a Wednesday on CP24 Breakfast. We'll be back Thursday morning rib-free, but maybe we'll be having to wear elasticated pants or something. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Oh, my gosh.
Have an awesome day.
All right, come on in. Mike Campoli, first up for some ribs here. Yeah.
Rich
Bill's here too, right? Bill, what can we get you? What can we get you? Bill loves a little pulled pork.
Oh, I want that. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
I'm just posing.
This is amazing.
Why did you give this to us?
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing.
Hi guys, thank you for coming in.
Ruben, thanks, man. That was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. It was great. It was really good. Yeah.
And buenos dias as well. I don't want to exclude my Spanish. And what do you say that in Italian? Buongiorno. Okay, yeah, a little bit of dancing. What kind of dancing is this?
It's forró.
Forró.
Yes.
Okay, I might get, this is beautiful. I might get a couple of moves taught to me later in the segment, but let's kick things off. If you're sticking around or coming into the city for the Victoria Day long weekend, you might want to check out the EAT, E-A-T, for entertainment, arts, and taste festival celebrating all things Latin America. And for a look at what's in store, we're joined by organizers Tatiana Porpino, Ulysses De Paul, and Renato Lapagese. Yeah. Oh, I got them right. Okay. Yeah. So Tatiana, we'll begin with you. Tell me a little bit about this festival. How long has it been going for? You're really the first festival to kick off the summer feeling season. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's right. That will be the first outdoor festival of the season, right? It will take place this Saturday, May 18th, for the first time at Henderson Brewery. So it is a Latin festival, and we'll have a lot of different things for you to experience from the Latin culture.
Amazing. So we are going to be talking about food in a second. Beautiful presentation in front of me. I know there's brigadeiro and I know there's coxinha. But let's talk about the dancing, because there's a lot of entertainment that goes on as part of this. So tell me, Ulysses.
Classes from 11 to 8 with live music, bachata, samba, capoeira, forró, have DJs play every night.
I love that music and dance is such a big part of Latin culture, and you better bring your booty and everything to shake. Okay, let's get into the food, because this selection in front of us. Tell me a bit about it, Renato, about some of these beautiful creations.
So when we decided to bring this event, we realized that bringing the food would be a very good chance like to introduce people, our customers, right? So then we brought pastel, chicken croquettes, pão de queijo, that's cheese bread. So we have tacos. So we have everything from Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Brazil. We have feijoada as well. Here's the brigadeiro, the famous brigadeiro. That's an innovation, something very new. It's the cheese bread. There's the pão de queijo. Then we bring the burger. So, and also we have some Canadian food as well. So it's experience is a chance for people that live here to know more about our culture. So we really think that bringing the food is a good chance to bring the culture as well, right?
Yeah, and you burn the calories by all the dancing. So you can have just be sure to say gracias or obrigado. Okay, so this is on Sterling Road. It's easy to get to. What's kind of the general intersection of the area?
It's at the Junction area.
Dundas and Lansdowne.
Okay.
And to get the tickets?
And where do you go to buy tickets?
You can get your tickets at eatfestival.eventbrite.ca, and you can also follow us on Instagram, eatfestival.ca.
So you know what my ticket to be able to get some of this food is? I have to demonstrate that I can do, please make it simple, a couple of moves here. So what kind of dance first are we going to do?
First we're going to do front.
Front, yeah.
Center. Back with the other feet.
Okay, back. And
center again.
So, and what kind of dance is this?
1, 2, 3. This is salsa.
Oh, it's salsa?
Exactly.
And then you shake your
shoulders.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. I think I've heard the coxinha. I don't know. I don't know what else.
You know.
Nick's watching me over there with his arms crossed, so you better come in here.
Come here.
Okay. Yes. Oh, this cross. Okay. Oh, do this way. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and then the shake. And then you go faster, and then you spin me around.
Yes.
Okay. Boom. Oh! And then you go back to cross. Are you going to be teaching? Are there lessons, or just people come and they bring their game? I'm windy.
Some salsa studies there for you to go there, and we can learn a little bit of these Latin rhythms.
So bring your open mind, bring your dancing legs, your dancing shoes, and get ready to eat. Okay, we're gonna set it to break. Nick's already in the picture. And it is May 18th.
May 18th, from next Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Henderson Brewery. We're waiting for you there.
We have more than 40 food vendors.
Beautiful. What do you recommend? We're going to set it to break. What do you recommend I try first?
This is amazing, Bill.
This is amazing. The pastel is amazing. And then you have the dessert, the brigadeiro.
I'll take one of everything.
Come enjoy it.
All right. I'm so...
You're doing good.
Well, you might be hosting or going to a barbecue this long weekend, or maybe you're just looking for some healthy foods to feed your kids. Either way, cookbook author Stacey Green is here with us with some amazing salads. You're going to show us 5 different salads.
I am.
I feel like anyone in your family could be happy with either one of these,
100%.
and they're so easy.
Totally. I think that's the best part is you can, make a salad based on your family's likes and dislikes?
This is like my favorite time of the year, by the way, because
Ditto.
all the vegetables and the fruits we were just talking about, it's about to be strawberry season soon.
Yes,
but
it is.
salads is my thing. Like, you have come for me
This
this
is
morning,
your jam.
Stacey.
I'm
This is
here
my
for
jam.
you.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's start off with one of my absolute favorite salads, which is the spinach and strawberry.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like this, we can't be friends.
I think you have to.
Yeah,
I
you
think
have
you
to
have
like
to.
this.
I think the beautiful thing about being in Ontario is the access that we have to so
Yes.
much fresh produce. And even if you're in the city, there's farmers markets. And like, if you have a car or access to one, 30 minutes north, and you can access all of these beautiful things.
It's so true.
It's truly, you can. And it's cheaper than the grocery store a lot of the time. And you can meet the farmers. So I think it's a wonderful thing to do. And these mason jar salads are super convenient. We were discussing before.
Yeah, I love these jars. Look at the top.
The wide
They're
mouth is the way to go.
wide.
So these are like super convenient. You're going to pop all your stuff in. Dressing is going to go on the bottom first because that's going to be liquid, right? You don't want to get everything all mushy before you eat it. And
Yeah.
all you have to do whenever you get where you're going, unscrew the lid, dump it upside down, and it's kind of pre-mixed for you, and then you're all set.
But this is genius, the fact that it's wide, because so many times I've done it in like a small one, and
Totally.
then it's just stuck in there, and you're
Totally.
like, oh no, this doesn't work. But what do you have in this salad?
So this one here is a real basic spinach salad. So I've done the balsamic vinegar on the bottom. Again, dressings are, I love a dressing, but you can do whatever you want. So this one's balsamic. It goes cucumbers, beautiful fresh strawberries. You can throw goat's cheese in there. Sometimes you can do a flavored goat's cheese.
Gotta do the goat's cheese.
Whatever nut you like. I've done walnuts and then the spinach on top.
Sometimes I will just throw like a little spoon of quinoa right on top as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Throw a grain in there.
That's
This one actually has the orzo on the bottom,
Yeah,
right?
we're going to get to that one
For sure.
in just a sec. But this is like your classic Caesar
I
salad.
love a Caesar.
This is genius.
I think that is my favorite. We eat Caesar like once a week.
But can we just talk about these bacon bits? They're not even bacon bits.
No,
They're
that's
like
real bacon, baby.
Bacon babies, like giants.
That is
They're
real
huge.
bacon. We're not messing around with these salads because it's a meal, right? Like you want a hearty meal. Get your protein in there, put your chicken in there. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you could do chickpeas instead. You know, you don't have to have meat, but you can find other forms of protein, which is great.
It's one of the things that I also love doing is making my own little croutons
For
with
sure.
like leftover bread.
Totally.
Nothing gets wasted in our house.
Good.
Like, absolutely
Good.
nothing. Or
Use
you can
up
do
the sourdough.
breadcrumbs with it as well. But
yeah.
this salad, I mean, I don't eat the chicken part, but the salad does look absolutely amazing. Next up, we have the Cobb salad.
The dressing salad.
I was going to say, can I just please have some lettuce with my dressing?
I was saying dressing, the salad is just a vessel for the dressing, you know? And this is actually the homemade ranch dressing that I think they're going to show you the recipe for. So that's one of my favorites with a Cobb salad.
But what do we got in this Cobb salad?
So that
There's
one,
a lot going on.
A Cobb salad is really full of vegetables. So this one I took advantage of the season and I put asparagus in this one because it is Ontario, you know, almost asparagus season, and you want to take advantage of what's in season locally as much as possible, right?
Yes.
So it's kind of like a niçoise, right? You got egg in there, you have asparagus, there's tomatoes, and then whatever kind of mixed greens you like on top.
Is that how you say it? Niçoise?
I think so.
I never say it
I hope
properly.
so,
I'm
Toronto.
Like, can I please have the Nico say salad?
I think I'll get an email now.
Now I just point. I just point at it. I'm like, this is the one that I will have. I love this. Good old orzo pasta salad because it is hearty. It's got like that filling factor to it. It's got the carby factor, but then you got all the greens in it too. What did you use for the dressing? Because I see a lot of like herbs.
So I
and
made
stuff.
that dressing actually. That one's in the book as well. I didn't give you that one, but that one's olive oil, balsamic, red wine vinegar, basil, oregano, garlic, lemon juice.
Okay, but we're going to make one. Or
we are.
I am going to.
You are
make
going
a
to make
salad
one
because you're going to put me to work here.
Yes. So we're
Got
going to
my
do
spatula
a
ready.
chicken salad sandwich. So I love easy peasy. So I used a rotisserie chicken because I don't want to cook one off. Sometimes you just need time. So we're going to dump that in the bowl.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Yep. And then you're going to do peppers. I like red, but
I love peppers.
You can do whatever kind you want. Green onions.
My favorite.
And then however the amount of mayo that you like. No, we're
mayo.
not mayo. Yep. We're going to make a chicken salad like.
She's going for the. I'm totally messing up your whole order.
No, it's impossible. No.
Oh. I was like,
I mean,
once
yes.
again, greens with mayo. How's that?
Listen, if you weren't here, I would do all of it. That looks great.
Oh, you would?
No, maybe not.
Yeah, you
pretty
would.
close.
You're
pretty
lying.
close. I'm lying.
You
I would.
totally
I love it. I love mayo.
Oh, I see what we're doing here.
Yeah,
It's like
so we're making a chicken
salad.
salad. So you can throw this into a lettuce wrap. You could throw a couple maybe pistachios on top if you wanted a little bit of crunch. You could do it in a wrap or a sandwich. We love it on a bun. We're big fans. tons of buns.
Would you, instead of mayo, if some people don't like mayo, like my daughter doesn't, could you do like Greek yogurt?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, right?
100%.
Okay.
You can cut it. Everyone's on a protein kick right now. It's like, get my 15-year-olds, get my protein. But you can absolutely mix in Greek yogurt in place of sour cream.
Feed those muscles, Stacey.
100. He's 6'5".
Do you
definitely
see these
have
muscles
to.
on me? I gotta feed
see them.
them. Yeah.
Look at this. You need this
how much-
puffy sleeve to cover them.
How
all.
much? These are not my sleeves. These are muscles,
You're the rock
baby.
under here. So now that we've mixed our salad, we're just going to pop it inside another mason jar, and this is perfect for storage. So you can store it in the mason jar, or you can take it with you and then put it on whatever kind of topping you want to do.
Okay, can I just ask you where you got these mason jars from? Because they're amazing. They're
As
so
my
wide.
5-year-old would say, Canada Tire. Canadian Tire.
Canada Tire. I love these are genius. I love
Yeah,
them.
and these lids are wonderful because they never rust, right?
No.
You can wash them, reuse them as much as you want.
And I like that they're glass.
Yep,
This is
totally.
amazing. Okay, all right. This is amazing.
You got it. Pop the lid on and then you're all set.
Amazing.
Okay.
This is it.
That's it.
This
You're
is
good
it.
to go.
This
Throw it
is
in
my
your fridge
lunch
and you're all
right
set.
here. You also have the ranch dressing. We don't have time to get into it, but
No
we
worries.
do have the ranch dressing in the actual book as well.
I do. Yep. Totally.
You know what? I don't think there's a single salad here that my daughter would not eat, and she is a picky
Good,
eater.
yeah, totally.
Stacey, thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And happy eating salads, everyone, and
Just
shop
dressing.
locally. Oh yeah, or just dressing. Happy eating dressing. I am going to try this ranch dressing though. Here we go.
Do it.
Oh wow, what? I can
That
see
one's
what.
with the Greek yogurt. I put that one in there for you.
Amazing.
All right, here's a question for you. When was the last time you gave your grill or your barbecue a good deep clean? I know when mine was. There are a lot of good reasons to do it, and it's something you may want to tackle this weekend. So for some tips and tricks on how to do it, we're joined live this morning with the guys behind Grill Hero. Nathan Brewer and Michael Sutton are here with us up on the patio at CP24 to get into this. I mean, this is one of those challenges. Last year we used My Barbecue, and it was borderline embarrassing to sort of show how bad it was, but you guys did an amazing job cleaning it up, scrubbing it up. Still looks pretty good, probably could use a bit of work, but we're going to use this one as an example this morning. So Nathan, what's the first thing you look at when it comes to cleaning someone's barbecue? What are the biggest areas that need to be done first primarily?
Absolutely. So what most grillers would think is obviously just the grates and focusing on kind of what they cook on. What they don't really understand is what's underneath and the absolute horrors that are underneath their barbecue. For example, in 70% of the barbecues we see, there's mouse droppings, there's rodents. We just recently had a job where there was a live raccoon inside the barbecue with all of its babies or puppies, I guess.
Yeah.
And so they don't really look at underneath where really the grease fires actually end up happening. Which is where we kind of get right into. We do the full deep cleaning of top to bottom of barbecues, kind of where you can't get into or the places that you don't want to get into, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. So Nathan, why don't you do a little bit sort of work here, just give us a demonstration of kind of how you're doing it, how you go about it, while I bring Michael into the conversation as well, because of course, Michael, you know, and I saw that video on social media of that raccoon, so I was like, that's kind of freaky, right? But the horrors that are trapped in your barbecues can be pretty serious. They can be hazardous to your health as well, can't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a huge sanitary concern of having, you know, rodents, live mice, rats, all kinds of things, including like possums, raccoons. They love to get into the barbecue. Just think about how much grease and grime can store in there. If you're not using the barbecue for a prolonged period of time, they'll find their way in there. They'll leave urine droppings behind. They even having babies and things like that in your grill. And it presents a lot of different, you know, toxins and things that can cause harm to your health, obviously, if you're cooking on an unsanitary surface like that.
And Nathan, that was interesting what you just did by flipping the grill over, right? Because on the one hand, we think we're only cooking on the top surface, but the way meat kind of cooks and melts, it wraps around, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and it drips down the backs of the barbecue, and most people just think, all right, I'll fire it up, I'll scrape the top surface, but underneath, often we see drip marks about that deep underneath the grates.
Yeah.
And they just are absolutely filthy, and it doesn't help with, you know, heat distribution on the barbecue. It's really hidden that people, and mind blowing that people aren't flipping them over and doing the backside.
So
as
Nathan,
well.
I know Grill Hero, you're expanding, you're quite busy, you've got a lot of people out there, but if people are just sort of thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to be at home this weekend, I can't get an appointment, but I want to get grilling. We saw that wire brush here, but I also see this like drill bit you've got that cleans your barbecue. What do you recommend for people who maybe aren't going to be using you guys?
Absolutely. You know, using scrapers like this on the tops of the grates. We generally use scouring pads as well. For the inside, you just want to make sure that you know, obviously we have trained professionals who come out and do the barbecue cleaning, And so, you know, they're trained with using different drill extensions and things like that to just make sure you're not, you know, damaging anything in the grill. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that yourself if you don't have the proper experience and training. But really, you know, a good degreaser, just like the one we have here.
Right.
Want to give it a little spray up there?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah,
let's get the. To be a Grill Hero employee.
Can I be a hero?
First. There you go.
My head is massive, of course.
So spray up top there. We'll let it sit for a minute.
How do you spray it?
Just press the button on the top.
It wasn't spraying; it was like locked. Is that too much, or am I just like?
Just give it a good coat.
Wait, this is going to be a meme.
Top there.
Okay, I see. I'm getting the umbrella.
Perfect.
Sorry, folks.
So,
okay, so then what do you do now?
We'll let that sit for a minute. So a good, you know, a good degreasing of the backside there is best for the inside. We're just going to take like a scour to it and clean it up really good. This one here is really just going to drip down if we let it sit for a minute. Yep. We've got a good degreaser that we use for our all of our technicians, so it kind of will just slide off, and you can see it starting to move
already,
there.
like it's yeah. Now I remember last year, Michael. I think both of you were using stainless steel. Has that changed? Has that move gone away for you guys?
No,
or
we still use the stainless steel, just kind of like the wire wheel, the wire bristle here. But we use the scouring pad mostly for the grates and for the inside. You know, we just wanted to demonstrate how a regular griller would do it, right?
Okay, and Michael, we're watching this right now. But again, if you don't necessarily have access to this, how long should someone probably spend cleaning their barbecue this weekend if they're going to do that?
So our trained technicians take between 2 to 4 hours to do a proper full cleaning. You know, we take out all the parts, we really clean it from the hood down through the firebox. For a homeowner, you want to spend at least an afternoon really getting in the nooks and crannies of the grill, not stopping at just the grates, but you want to take out the parts, soak them in some soapy water, really make sure you're getting in there, you're emptying out the drip tray, testing the barbecue, make sure it fires up properly, and really give it a full comprehensive cleaning. And we have some tips and stuff on our website as well, and we're happy to, you know, provide some feedback to customers if they don't necessarily want to hire us this year, but want to kind of figure out what to do themselves. But really just making sure you're getting as much of the grease and grime out as possible, cleaning out the burners so it, you know, lights up properly, and just testing it so it's safe and sanitary to use.
All right, so these are the Grill Heroes from Grill Hero, but you can be a Grill Hero as well if you've been listening to their tips or check their website out. Really appreciate this. A lot of people are going to be grilling this afternoon. Get in there, Nathan, and get going.